Hi, this is Mario Romero with the Romero team at Melcher Agency. I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to look at our video. This is part of a series of videos showcasing the nonprofits locally and also small businesses within our community. Today is my pleasure to be speaking to Laura Capella, President and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona. Laura, tell us about yourself, your background, the organization, and its mission.
Well, myself, let's see. It's interesting how I ended up running a nonprofit organization because actually I moved here right after high school to go to ASU, go Devils, and my degree was in journalism. And my goal was to be a sports reporter, which is pretty interesting. But after college, I went on several interviews, and nothing spoke to me more than when I interviewed at a nonprofit. It was so funny. I always laugh when I think about it because I know that I'd had a couple of job offers, and I really just felt, I felt like it just wasn't something like I thought, oh, I should do this. I just got out of college, it's a great opportunity, but it just didn't speak to my heart. And then I went and interviewed for a nonprofit, and it was less pay, more work. And I was like, yes, this is it.
More fulfilling.
It was just more fulfilling. Mm-hmm. And so that was kind of my entree into the nonprofit sector, and I never left. And so I have actually been with Big Brothers Big Sisters since 1998, and spent 7 years here. Started as their vice president. Actually, I ended up as their vice president of marketing. I kind of went through, I started doing public relations and development, and I really got a chance to do everything within the agency, which was really great because it really helps you to
it gives you that rounded experience to know what everybody's doing and what it takes to make a nonprofit succeed.
Exactly. And mentoring has always been something that I've been a huge believer in. I mean, really, how would any of us get to where we're at without good mentors in our life?
Right.
And really, that's the whole premise of Big Brothers Big Sisters, is it's really just to pair a child who needs some extra attention with a volunteer who has some time to spend and really works with that child to guide them, to support them, to show them that they have choices. And a lot of the kids, most of the kids in our program are come from single parent families and live below the poverty level, and might not see that they have those choices.
Right.
And so we have approximately, we're one of the largest Big Brother Big Sister agencies in the country, and we currently have about 1,500 volunteers working with kids.
When you say Central Arizona, what territory? I mean,
we serve all of Maricopa County. We serve Angela County, and we're up in Payson.
Okay, so you're Central North.
So we're Central and North.
So you have a counterpart in.
Well,
Tucson?
so there's 6 Big Brother Big Sister agencies in the state.
Oh, there are, okay.
There's one in Flagstaff, Tucson, Prescott, Show Low. We're the largest in the state, and actually all of us across the state, we have a state association. So we work really closely together because a lot of things, unfortunately, for the other agencies, they work with a lot of companies that are based here. So we really want to go in as a team and work with them together.
To share.
Collaboration. It's all about collaboration. Okay. So we really, what we do, I think I told you earlier, I'm a big sister. And what we ask for our volunteers is pretty simple. We ask them to spend a couple hours a month with their little. We call them bigs and little. So I'm a big sister and I have a little sister. So I spend probably 2 to 3 times a month with my little sister. We do things that we both enjoy doing together. I took her to her first Cardinals game. Great game to go to. We went last Sunday. We went and painted pottery. She'd never done that before. And, we've gotten to, it was really neat because when I took her to the Cardinals game, she looked at me and she goes, Laura, I've done a lot of things for the first time with you. which it was just really cool to have those first experiences with her. And, we talk about things. She's only 12, and then in the 7th grade. So we talk about things. We talk about college. We talk about what she wants to be when she grows up. Her mom didn't graduate from high school, and her mom has a lot of challenges. And so she's a great mom, but she's a single mom. And, Ramaya has to go, her and her sisters have a lot of hardships.
Yes.
And so I just show her that she might be able to make different choices. I mean, it's just really like when you think of people that mentored you,
yes,
it's really the same thing.
You have to know that something in your day-to-day life, you are given these because of what you see, because how your world is colored. If somebody else comes in from out of that bubble, you see, well, maybe I don't have to do this. There's something else out there that I've been made aware of. And that can be very impactful.
Yeah.
For future choices.
Yeah.
For a small child.
Absolutely. I mean, I just think, mentoring is it's really for me the key, because even when I came back to the agency in 2011, and then a year later, the CEO position came open. I mean, I reached out to people. And they mentored me, and they helped me to make that decision, because it was something that I didn't know I could do.
Right.
And I needed people to even believe in me and support me. I still call them up. I mean, we all need people to support us, right?
Oh, yes.
So,
people know about Big Brothers, Big Sisters, but they don't know the history of it. How long has it been around? I mean, they know the name, but they don't know.
Yeah. It's interesting. We're one of people know who we are. I sometimes, and when I tell people about us, I don't think they know exactly what we do. So we just celebrated, we're ending this month, in a few days, our 60th year.
Okay.
So we've been in the Valley for 60 years. And our history is so cool. And as we've been celebrating our 60th anniversary, we've learned a lot more about our beginnings. So we were actually started as two separate agencies. There was a Big Brothers agency and there was a Big Sisters agency. So they were run separately. And the Big Sisters agency, the Big Brothers agency started first. And it was actually started by the Phoenix JCs.
Oh, really?
And it was started because... and it was started through almost like the court systems, and they were looking for a way to help young boys to make better choices and to stay out of trouble. And then Big Sisters came around as kind of from Big Brothers, then a group of women that were associated with the JCs as well started Big Sisters. And so they ran as separate organizations till 1986. And then in 1986, they merged. And it became Valley Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Okay. And then Linda Searfoss was the very first executive director to run that merged organization. And she was actually the person that hired me. And so I got to work with her for 7 years. And she's still a big mentor for me today. And I still call her up. And she was with the agency for 30 years.
Wow.
So, and we had a couple of executive directors between Linda and I. But, this feels like home, and she really, and she was a big part of why I decided to take this job in the first place. So we have a really rich history. Nationally, we're over 125 years old.
Wow.
So we're just one of almost 400 Big Brother, Big Sister agencies across the country. So we have a huge network. But what some people don't understand is while we're a national organization, the national agency, we're not supported by the national agency, at least financially. We're part of a network, so we are supported through marketing efforts, through trainings. We have to actually be a member of the national organization, and they have a lot of requirements as far as child safety and their metrics.
Okay. Well, Laura, thank you very much for spending time with us today and telling us about the organization. Can you give us the address, phone number, the hours of operation, and your website, and what our viewers can do to help and get involved?
Okay, you might have to remind me of some of those points, but the biggest thing that we need from the community is, I like to say, it's men and money. We need men to volunteer. While we have over 1,500 volunteers in the community, which is amazing. We always have a wait list, and right now we have about 300 boys, and specifically in the West Valley, that are looking for a big brother. So men are definitely something that we're always looking to recruit, and always obviously we would always love donations. Don't forget, I don't know if this will happen before the end of the year, but tax credits. And also we have a great partnership with Savers. So if you see our trucks going around town, if you have any clothes, small household items that you want to donate, Savers has been a partner with us for 25 years, and they provide.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's a great partnership, and they provide a huge portion of our funding. You can go to our website to find all of this information out. It's BBB, so 3 B's as in boy, SAZ.org. Check us out there. You can donate. There's an easy way to donate. You can go and look at what the requirements are to be a volunteer. We have lots of volunteer organizations. Or you can call us at 602-264-BIGS. Super easy to remember. So we look forward to hearing from all of you.
And keep in mind that there's other organizations in your own community, because I know I have a lot of friends that are across the country. So if you're somewhere else, go check them out, because they do great work. Well, in closing, I'd like to thank you thank you for spending time with us, about telling us about the organization and what you do in the community.
Well, Mario, I really appreciate you, giving me this opportunity. And I think we're going to go maybe check out. I'll give you an application before you leave.
Okay. So if you have any questions about this organization, or any questions about real estate in general, give me a call. I can be reached at 602-252-4191. Make it a great day.